Hi, it's Lucas Electric here. It's of course fancy to create full 3 minute or 6 minute dance tracks, but it takes a lot of work and a lot of effort. And sometimes it's beneficial to work on the smaller and shorter kind of experiments. And today I thought that I'll create a simple 8 bar small, well, it's not even a song, but let's call it a short song. And I'm only going to use one chord. So we are going to create the song using the C major chord, and then we use a couple of different inversions on this chord. And inversion just means having the notes in a different order. We used a long sustained chord, which we split into smaller rhythmic pieces through the various devices. So let's jump in. Okay, so let's start by double clicking and creating a small placeholder or card which will contain the chord. Here we are using the simple C major chord, which contains the notes C, E, and G, and it sounds like this. So let's enter these notes. C, E, and G. When it's looped, it sounds like that. And let's extend this loop so that it covers three bars. So this probably isn't the world's most interesting loop, but we can try to spice it up, for example, with the note beats. I have already placed this note beats device on this device chain, and I've chosen this setting that makes it a bit more staccato-like. And suddenly this simple sustained chord becomes much more interesting. So let's leave it like that for now. And let's duplicate the part, make this second part a bit shorter. And here we modify the chord so that we move this root note C one octave up. It is still the same chord, C major chord, but we just changed the order of the notes. And the chord immediately, it kind of sounds the same because it's still the C chord, but since the voicing is different, it sounds a bit different. So now we have 4 bars. Or maybe, yeah, let's try it like that. Then let's duplicate these 4 bars that we have here to make another set of 4 bars. And for this latter part here, let's see what happens if you move this note E one octave up. And then we loop this whole thing. from the start. Like that. Then these 8 bars, we could duplicate these and assign these to another instrument which I have pre-chosen here. This is a synth. Maybe let's transpose this synth 1 octave down. And similar way, we could fool with the note lengths. For example, this note length device, it's a bit different than what we used here for note repeats. So let's see. Solo this. I also have shaper box assigned. This is the tried and tested and commonly used tools as well. So we could use this one to shape the volume curve as well. Let's try something. Maybe this works for our purposes. So let's duplicate this line one more time. And here we have acoustic bass. And all together. Maybe these low notes, they are too long. Or this note repeats could work here. Note repeats. It gives a lot of rhythmic movement. One thing we could also try is modifying one individual note. Let's take, for example, this last part. And all these, let's choose all these notes, the whole chord. And then with these operators, we can divide these notes into smaller sections. What if we only loop this last bar? And what if we set the distribution towards the end side? So how does this whole thing now sound like? It's kind of crazy. Then additionally, I have placed a couple of loops here to give some liveliness and rhythm. Let's unmute these. It sounds a bit crazy, but this illustrates the concept that you don't always need to create full-blown 3 or 6 minute track or song. You can try to practice and create music with something shorter and try to come up, for example, something simple for 8 bars. And this is quite simple because we are only using this major chord C, which has these 3 notes, and then we used other voicings, the inversions on this chord. So all the best with your own experiments and see you in the next video. Bye!